All right, friends, welcome back to my tutorial about FlipaClip. In this tutorial, we are going to work on making an animation that looks like this. Little happy little cloud comes across. Thank you, Bob Ross. It rains, the rain lets up, and the cloud goes across the sky. Exit frame. I've mentioned in my previous tutorials, I'm not an artist. Here's your evidence. Whatever. I still have fun with it, and I hope you will too. Let us go back to start our new project. A quick mention about FlipaClip. I am using the free version so that you can see all the possibilities, but also some of the limitations about using the free version. You can totally pay, and it gives you access to more layers, more onion skinning, and more grid settings, plus removes ads. I'm not paying for it right now, so you can see how it works in the free version. If we do get an ad, I will edit those out. Enough. Let us begin. I'm going to tap the plus button, and I want to make a cloud that rains, has some rain coming out of it, so I'm going to call this one rainy because I want to. I'm going to tap on choose background, and I would like to get a blue background for every single frame of our animation. So to do that, on the right side, I'm going to tap on the paint bucket tool. And I am going to find a nice sky blue. How about that? Tap the X. No. I will tap the check mark in the top right corner. And otherwise, I'm ready to go. Now, remember on this screen, if you wish to choose a different resolution and proportions for some other social media platform, you can do that. If you wish to change your frame rate, you can do that. But I'm just going to tap on Create Project and let us begin. Now, first step is I want to draw a cloud shape. We're going to draw the cloud shape. We're going to fill it with white, and then I want to show you how to duplicate that cloud across lots of frames so you can recycle it and then move it where you want it to go. So let us start with our cloud. I've got the pen tool selected over here. So there's pen tool. I've got a nice thin size for my pen, and it's black. Great. Now I'm going to draw my cloud shape. And it's really important that you close the cloud off. So check it out. See right here, I didn't close it off. I want to show you what happens in case you run into this. So I'm going to go to Paint Bucket. I would like to fill the inside of my cloud white. So I'm in Paint Bucket on the left-hand toolbar. I'm going to tap on that red square, and I'm going to choose a nice white color. Got it? Tap on the X. Now watch what happens. It's going to fill everything because of that little break in the cloud. Everything. Unfortunate, isn't it? So I just did hit undo twice to get rid of that, and I'm going to be more careful this time and make sure that when I draw my cloud, it is a fully closed loop like that. Now let's try that paint bucket again. I still have a white color. I'm going to tap on the cloud. We have a white cloud. Perfect. How about that? Okay, so check this out, friends. I am now going to do a little pinch zoom just to position that. And I'm going to take this cloud that I've got here, tap on the left-hand toolbar, and I'm going to choose the lasso tool. It looks like a little loop of string. I'm going to tap on that lasso tool, and I'm going to circle the cloud with my finger, make that a complete loop. Now I'm going to the top menu bar, and I'm looking in the top right corner. Looks like two pieces of paper, one on top of the other, the universal symbol for, hey, let's make a copy. So I'm going to tap on that copy button, right? I'm going to tap on the plus button at the bottom to add a new frame. You can see my frame is already has a blue background, and all of ours will. And now back to the top menu bar, I'm going to tap on the clipboard icon, which will paste in a new cloud. I'm not worried about moving it yet. We'll get to that later. Now I'm just going to tap plus, clipboard, plus, clipboard, plus, clipboard. Now you can fast forward if you want through this part. I will probably do the same in my tutorial until we get a nice set of clouds in here. You can add as many frames as you want by following this method.
Oops, I missed one there. Let's go back. Clipboard.
Okay, so that finishes us up. There's 28 frames. I can always add more later as well, and I'll show you how to do that. Let's go back now to frame 1. And as I mentioned before, all my clouds are in the same place, but they don't have to be, and we want them to change position from frame to frame. So I still have the lasso tool selected. I'm going to circle this cloud, and I'm going to move it so it's almost off screen. You could start it all the way off screen if you wanted. Why don't we do that? Okay. Next one, lasso tool, circle, drag it. There's a little bit of the cloud showing. Now, hey, look over on the left side. You can see where there's that little bit of cloud appearing, right? Okay. So it's the same pattern. I'm going to use lasso. It's selected. Drag it. Next frame. Select. Drag it. And I am going to fast forward through this process for a little bit here, okay? All right, and let's stop right about there. I'll tap just to select that, and we'll push the play button and see what we've got so far. And the cloud just parks itself right there. Okay, cool. I'll stop that. So I'm going to let it sit here for a few frames, okay? So what I have to do is in each frame, I'm just going to move it up so it aligns with the one that's in the frame before it. But before we go into any more frames, I want to explore adding another layer because I want to put the rain on a separate layer. If you've used Photoshop before, desktop Photoshop, you know the power of layers. Layers let you control different parts of your composition or image without affecting the other parts of that composition. Now in the lower right-hand corner, there's a number 1 with a bunch of little squares next to it. That's my frame or my layer button. I'm going to tap on that, and you can see I already have layer 1. I'm going to tap the plus button, and I've got layer 2. And just to be clear, I'm going to tap on that and rename it to rain and tap update. Now, it is sitting above the cloud layer right now. You can see the cloud in the thumbnail. That's okay. That's what I want. I'm going to tap on the rain layer to make sure that's selected. Now check it out. Let's go to try a different tool. Tapped on the pen on the left side, and let's choose the pencil. And I'm going to keep it on black, but I'm going to bring that opacity down. Okay. Now, let's just draw in a few lines here. The rain is just starting. Okay. Now we're back here to, I've switched frames. I've gone to my next frame. I'm going to go to the lasso tool. I'm going to switch to layer 1. Okay, you can see how we're going to draw those raindrops in, but I'm going to switch to layer 1. I don't need to rename it. I'm going to switch over to layer 1, tap back on the screen, and I want to move my cloud so that it's in the same position. I don't want it to move anywhere, so I'm going to grab that lasso tool again, and I'm going to circle my cloud, and I'm going to drag it so it sits right on top of the other one. And let's do that for a couple more frames. Okay? And the reason I'm doing that is that in my artistic vision, the cloud is going to sit still and rain. And then the rain will stop and it will move off frame to the right. Like so. Okay, so that's given us some frames to work with. I'm going to tap on the screen. I'm going to go back to, I think it was frame 12 where we started our rain. Now this is really important. Tap that layers button again in the lower right hand corner. Switch to the rain layer. See how I switched to the rain layer? It's now highlighted in a lighter color. Okay, let's go to 13. Let me get back to the pencil tool and draw some rain in there. Now you can use whatever tool you want. Again, you're the artists. I'm not. I'm going to go to the next frame, 14, and just add some more rain in here. 15, add some more rain.
Frame 16, add some more rain. Now, if I really wanted to get artistic, actually, in 16, I might start to make the rain look a little shorter, like it was tapering off. You could do a lot of interesting art around this as well.
But let's say that's where our rain ends, and now we're back to frame 17. The rain is over. We want to have our clouds start to move off the edge of the frame. So I'm going to tap on the layers panel again, go to layer 1, and I am going to tap on the screen, grab the lasso tool, circle my cloud, and let's start to move that cloud over. So I'm just going one frame to the next, grab the cloud, move it over, next frame.
Grab the cloud, move it over. And we're just going to do this until the cloud exits frame right. How does that sound? Almost there.
Now, if you reach the point where you feel like you've run out of frames to get the cloud off to the side, which is what's going to happen to me, no big deal, right? Because we know what to do at this point. Let's tap on frame 28. I'm going to circle that cloud again. I'm going to tap on the copy button. It's the two little pieces of paper. I'm going to tap plus to get myself a new frame. Tap on the clipboard to paste. And we can just start adding in a few more clouds until the cloud is gone. Okay, let's go back and we just need to check our alignment here. So on frame 28, right, I'm going to lasso that and just move that over a little bit. All right, let's see how we did. Here comes the cloud, here comes the rain. There goes the cloud. Rain, and it goes away. Loops endlessly. We'll tap that stop button. Now, you're done. Maybe you have more frames, but you're done. That's totally cool. Let's make this into a movie or a GIF so you can do something with it and share it and produce it. Top right-hand corner, there are three little circles. Press those. Look at the bottom choice, which is Make Movie. And it's already titled Rainy. The format is the same. Now, you can touch the button that says MP4 and you can see you get different choices. You can keep it in MP4, which is a video file. You can make it a GIF, or you can do what's called PNG sequence. That will produce a bunch of PNG graphics files, one after the other. I'd like to work with a GIF, so I have chosen GIF. Tap Make Movie. There it goes. Get a little preview right there. Now you'll notice the FlipaClip logo appears in the lower left-hand corner. If you pay for this, it goes away. But we're enjoying the free version. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I'd love to see your work. Feel free to post a link to it in the comments below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.